Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Do you remember buying your first car or needing to buy a vehicle on a low budget? Well, that is what we're going to break down today in today's video. Let's go ahead and read this post from Reddit.
Sorry if this is a dumb question, but I know absolutely nothing about buying cars. So basically I'm 17, I need a car, ideally I'd prefer a truck. Guys, I would prefer a truck, but it's much lower on my priority list than I'm making it sound. I don't think I'll get one. I just wanted to throw that out there in case you all knew of anything. But I'll probably just get a sedan. But mostly, I just need to find something I can afford. Doesn't have terrible gas mileage and won't break down on me often. I guess my budget is around $5,000 to $7,000. Low, I know, but it's what I've got. It can be small since it's only for me, not my family or whatever. What should I look for? I don't know how to tell what makes a good car, why some cars look the same and yet have different prices. How much gas mileage should I look for? I'm genuinely at a complete loss.
Needing a car and having a super low budget and absolutely no clue where to start, it's overwhelming. And honestly, a lot of adults don't even know how to buy a used car. So this isn't a dumb question at all. So let's go ahead and break it down. First of all, a budget of $5,000 to $7,000. Yeah, that's a pretty tight budget in today's market, but it is doable if you're smart about it. You're probably not going to get that dream truck, at least not a reliable one, but you can absolutely find a solid sedan that will get you from point A to point B without draining your bank account. Now at that price range, you want reliability, not cool factor, not horsepower, not lifted suspension. You want a car that's going to start every morning. And personally, I know I'm going to probably get a lot of heat from this, but I think Toyota and Nissan are absolute kings in this category. Toyota Corolla, Toyota Camry, Nissan Altima, Nissan Sentra. These things practically last forever, especially if they're halfway maintained. You can find early 2000 models that still run like they've got something to prove. Now here's the most important thing that this kid needs to hear. Absolutely do not let the car salesman talk you into financing something more expensive. It always starts off the same. Oh, we can get you approved. You only need $500 down, and suddenly you're driving off the lot with a $15,000 car, a sky-high interest rate, and payments you know realistically you can't afford. You asked for a $7,000 car, and they'll try to hand you a $20,000 loan. Don't fall for it. If your budget is $5,000 or $7,000, stay in that range like your life depends on it. Now, legally, this kid cannot sign for an auto loan himself, but the principle still stands for all of you out there that are in this situation. Don't let the car salesman talk you into anything more than what you can afford. Now, honestly, I think your best route would probably be to avoid the dealerships altogether and just go private party. You can use Facebook Marketplace, Craigslist, OfferUp, and try your local classifieds. You'll get way better deals and avoid those dealership markups. Now, when you're looking at cars, here's what actually matters: mileage, maintenance records, gas mileage, and the condition of the car. Now, what you need to avoid with cars is this: if it has a check engine light, any weird noises, any grinding, knocking, or ticking sounds, you want to avoid those altogether. And definitely avoid luxury brands like BMW, Audi, and Mercedes, because those are money pits. They're very nice cars, but they're extremely expensive to fix. Now let's talk about realistic expectations. At $6,000, you're not looking for a perfect car. You're looking for something that's cheap to fuel and built to last. Now, in my opinion, a Toyota with 160,000 miles is a safer bet than a Dodge with 90,000. Reliability is not the same across brands. These cars last hundreds of thousands of miles with basic maintenance. A cheap old Toyota might not impress anybody in the school parking lot, but guess what? It'll still be running years after everyone else's cool cars start falling apart. When I was in my 20s, I really wanted a truck. I'd been checking the classifieds and found a Ford Ranger with super low miles. The seller was an older woman and she was asking about 7,800, which was already 3,000 under the blue book. It was such a good deal that even though I only had about 6,000 cash on me, I still wanted to go and check it out. And it was already on the way to the dealership in which I planned to go check out some cars anyway. So when I did get there, she handed me the keys and told me to go ahead and take it out for a spin. The truck drove like a dream. It was almost in new condition, nothing wrong with it, incredibly low miles, exactly the kind of deal that you would hope to stumble across. She explained that it had been her late husband's truck and he had passed away recently. She just wanted it gone. She wanted to get rid of it. So went ahead and I made her the only offer that I could. I offered her 6,000. At first, she gave me a look like I was completely out of my mind. And honestly, I didn't expect her to say yes. I was prepared to just go ahead and thank her and walk away. But then I pulled out $6,000 cash and I started waving it around and fanning it. And her whole expression changed. Her eyes got really big. And suddenly she said, "You know what? I just want this truck gone." And right then and there, she handed me the keys and the title, and I was totally stunned. She looked extremely relieved to get rid of the vehicle, and she expressed how sick she was of people coming over to her house to look at the truck and not being serious enough to even buy it. She was such a nice lady. She even wished me luck after the purchase. Now that truck, that was one of the best vehicles I ever had. It was pretty solid in dependability, and the best part about it is that it was paid off. Now, I do still drive a truck today. I got a 2005 Nissan Frontier, and I absolutely love it. Stick to reliable brands, stay within your budget, don't finance what you can't afford, and always buy the car that makes sense, not the one that looks the coolest. And once you start working and saving more money, you can upgrade later on your own terms, not the salesman's terms. I want to thank you all so much for watching today's video. Please go ahead and express your thoughts down below in a comment section. Peace.